Hello everyone, this is Roncom. This is a Tenda router. We want to configure it as an AP mode. Have you been looking for the video on how to configure this router? This is the one which is acting as our power bank and a cable which is connected to the PC. To do the configurations, give it an SSID for the name of this internet service provider. So if you have been there looking for the way how to do that, we are here to sort you out, to give you a possible solution on how to configure this Tenda router. It's Tenda F6. We are here to help one another, so don't forget to subscribe and follow to this channel for more tech videos to be helped out. Or if you would like to configure this Tenda F3, check out on Roncom. We are giving a lot of videos on how to do all this if you want to start hotspot business and you'll be helped out with ease. So don't forget to follow, subscribe to this channel, like and share for more tech videos to be helped out. Thank you. Let's dive into computer and do the needful to configure this router step by step without having any issue. Thank you. Have you been looking for the way to configure this TP link? No, sorry, this Tenda AP. So here I've brought for you this Tenda to do configurations on it. So after connecting it to the computer, as you see when you click on this Wi-Fi button, it shows it's already connected into this PC. This is the Tenda one. So since it's connected and there is no internet to it, but we want to use it as an AP, not in a router mode. We want to chain it to send internet to larger coverage. Here what you do, we normally put into dynamic IP addresses, not static, because when you put it into static IP addresses, it will ask the IP address for the internet service provider, the subnet mask, the gateway, the DNS, alternative DNS, all those stuff. Or even though you put into the PPPoE, it will ask the ISP and the password of the ISP, internet service provider. For those who don't know the meaning of ISP, it's the internet service provider, the company that is providing internet to your internet business. But for now, let's put it into dynamic IP address, then we give it a name. Let's call it Roncom. Like, as you know, company, don't forget to subscribe and follow this account, this YouTube channel, for more videos to be helped out to configure all these routers, access points, microtecs, and all the stuff, and review on different equipments that pops up in the market. After doing that, then you click OK. So now we have saved that. It will bring this interface. As I had told you, there is no internet connected to this device, but that one doesn't stop us from configuring it to how we want it to be working. So that's why you see the one port is disabled. Please connect an Ethernet cable with internet connectivity to the port. Since we want to use it as an AP, we don't need to connect anything. Let's first take a review. As you see the dashboard, how it says everything, the wireless settings, the bandwidth control, the parental controls, advanced, and administration. But now let's start with internet settings step by step. As you know, we want to put it into an AP mode. When you put it into an AP mode, sometimes it removes all these. It decides on its own to do what it wants. In this mode, the router connects to an ISP in a wired manner and meanwhile provides Wi-Fi signals, enabling clients to wirelessly access the internet. Since it's in the router mode, but we want it to be an AP mode, let's click on an AP mode and we see what would they say. You see, when you put it in an AP mode, it has already removed the disconnection internet. So here the AP mode decides its connection where it has to be connected to without getting worried about the PPPoE, the static IP address, and dynamic IP address. So let's take on the AP mode. Then in this mode, The router functions as an AP, which is often used for the wireless network coverage in hotels and all the stuff. They are giving us an examples to which you're going to use it. Let's put into, sometimes when we put into an AP mode, it reboots itself. So let's first wait and take out other settings which we would take. As you know, we have already given it an SSID, and the security mode is disabled since the MikroTik is the one which will be taking the security mode. Then on the interference, here you're interfering with the networks which are nearby. Sometimes we don't normally enable that. So after that, with bandwidth, you check the bandwidth, the people who are already connected to this network. So we don't need that, no settings for that. Here they are giving us the IP address, the online duration. Sometimes we don't need to take it, because once you take here, that means the duration you have after 6 minutes, it will shut down the internet providing to this device. So we want it to stay on always. As you know here, there are no options the moment you add it into an AP mode, like the user management. They are all nothing. For this, we have already enabled the 2.4 GHz since this is a single band AP using 2.4 GHz network only. Then we go to networks. Here on the router, there is even this. When you enable this, that means you have enabled a DHCP server. Here it's working in a PPPoE mode. Here they have to ask you the credentials for the ISP and the password of it. But since we are going to use it as an AP, the MikroTik is the one which will be giving restrictions to this router. So this router will not be taking anything other than IP addresses which will be sent to the devices that are connected to it, either a computer, a TV, or a mobile phone. So that's what you should consider when you're doing this. So here you don't need to tick anything. You see here it's in the DHCP mode and you require the setting up for the internet connection. Here they want the IP address, the subnet mask, the gateway, the preferred DNS, and the alternative DNS, though it's personal, it's optional. Now let's go to this. You see they want all the selected Wi-Fi networks. To select them, here they want a universal repeater. Here that means you have two APs and they have to signal each other so that they can extend internet larger coverage. These are the ones that have been scanned, which it would respond towards them. So here when you click, that means you've meshed that AP, but we don't want to mesh that. It even shows the signals of the APs which are strong according to that network nearby you. But since we are not going to mesh this AP to increase its extension, we are going to use it as an AP mode. We want it to be on a MikroTik, not be meshed. So we are going to use a wired network from router to router. After doing this, clicking on an AP mode, you see even this, when it's on a router mode, it's having a DHCP and a PPoE. So here you can select anything you want. But since we are going to use it as a router, as an AP, we click on the AP mode, then we click OK. When you click OK, it will save the changes. Then you refresh the page to see if it has worked like how you want it to be. Here you see it has removed even on the internet connection on the one port wide area network. Here it's now an independent network. We check to see if it's in the AP. Whenever you configure this router, you have to go back again and check, has it changed? Because the moment you don't check and it stays in a router mode, this means it will always be backfiring network to the internet service provider, making your internet sometimes to show connected without internet, couldn't obtain IP address, all keep on searching bar without giving a landing page of your MikroTik, so your internet could pass through well within your system. So here it's now working very well. As you see, it's operation mode, it's in an AP mode. Now it's good to go and install it. Here, when the router is connected, all the devices are connected to this network. It shows from here, and my router is this. If you're there, you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're missing out many things. Try to subscribe to this channel for more tech videos to be helped out, for the reviews, products, and tech videos which you would like to get concerning anything about networking, cameras, all the stuff, how IT things work. So thank you guys. Please subscribe and follow this channel for more tech videos. Don't forget to drop a like to Roncom Networks Uganda. Thank you very much.